Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here once again, a bit under the weather, but I'm here for an update video for CRD nonetheless. CRD 3.0 is out, and I'm sure you've seen all the new stuff on the BeamNG.Monster's YouTube channel and my YouTube channel for the betas and, content. So this is going to be a different kind of video. This is going to be a top 5 features of CRD 3.0. First of all, if we take a listen, all of the sounds have been totally revamped. So, let's give it a drive. Every sound, not just the new sounds, have been totally revamped to sound more full and clear. So that took a while to do. Number 2 in this top 5 is the new sounds. So not only are the old sounds revamped, we have plenty of brand new sounds as well. So if we go to engine sounds, we have some V2 versions of some of the older sounds that are just different renditions, as well as some brand new sounds. What's a good one to show off here? The Team Scream sounds are quite the doozy, let me tell you. They sound amazing on CRC. But you can get a preview of them here. These new sounds were put in with the help of 120 Kings. He was able to clean up some of the audio files, so that has been a massive help. So give a big thanks to 120 Kings. This goes in line with the revamped sounds. If we go to the tuning menu and go to the engine, we now have engine sounds for the engine sound volume, and you can tune these to be louder or quieter depending on your preference. Every sound has this option, and it makes for a lot of customization and personalization. Next up is the revamped tires. This is kind of a quiet thing. I don't think it's even in the patch notes. The tires have been revamped from 2.9. In CRD 2.9, the tires were made to be very compliant. So you got very little bounce, but that made everything feel way too, soft, non-defined. It worked in reducing bouncing, but it made for a lesser handling truck. So the tires have been put into a nice middle ground from 2.8 and 2.9. So if we go to the tuning menu, and scroll down, and go to the tires, you can see previously the tires were at, I think, 3,000 Newton meters. Now they're down to 1,500, and you can tune them down to 500 if you like, or put them up to 4,000. So you have a good range of 2.8 days and 2.9 days. So if you like the way the tires felt before, you can crank it up, or if you liked it before, you could crank them down. And just to show you what pumping up that damping does, let's do one jump and I'm sure you will see the difference. Basically no rebound. does make for a little bit sliddier handling truck, but it makes for a great landing truck. It takes the skill out of landing. So if you're doing a racing pass, this is probably what you want so that you stay with your tires on the ground for as much as possible. And then with them all the way down, we'll have ourselves a truck that should be able to get better air at the expense of big rebounds. Yeah, look at that rebound. That was such a big rebound. But it's up to you to tune it, so you have a lot more freedom in that respect. Next up is all the new bodies. This is number 4. We have the Zombie, we have the Stun Truck, we have Yeti. There's so many new bodies. It's one of the biggest content updates out there. It's actually insane. I guess Yeti isn't on this chassis. So I'll show Yeti because it's my favorite new body. It's got a couple different presets for different versions. And Yeti should have a better behaving hood than when you saw it in betas. The hood should no longer just fall off if you reverse, so that's good. The body itself is really cool. Painting it must have been a nightmare though, because of all the little ridges you have to account for. So props to the painters. And the brake's pretty good. And now the last step, number 5, is all the new defaults. What does that mean? Well, every time you choose a preset, they should now all have a driver and all spawn with the Monster Jam sound, so that you don't get the stock sounds, you don't get a no driver in the spot. It's a little hidden feature to make the truck feel more realistic. And I think the mod is better for it. Now, if you like any of the other sounds, or don't like the driver, of course you can change that stuff out. Or if you do BeamNG replay mode for events, you do still have the stock sound option as a selectable thing, so that you can have... so you can have the truck sound proper in replay mode. And that will about do it for this. But there is a secret number 6 I gotta show you. My meme pack has an update. What does that mean? Well, there's only one thing it could be. Yep. Nobody wanted it, but I delivered anyways. We have Dabbing Zombie that vapes. My meme pack has had a bit of a revamp. Take a look at some of the trucks. And see if you can find anything new about them. Dabbing Zombie, I had to do it to him. Rip. Give it up for Dabbing Zombie and CRD 3.0, I guess. That's also important to give it up to. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on off. I'll try to feel better. Anyways, CRD 3.0 and its hotfix 3.001 are out now. The hotfix just fixes one or two things. It's not a big deal. But that's it. Thanks, Gambia. I'll see you all in the future.